shit. So keep pivot level. We got that inducement. It's been 7 hours and 16 days. Oh, what was it? Hi, how are you, Tudor? Philemon Heaney, discount coupon for what? What do you need a discount coupon for, mate? You know, I don't have a discount coupon anyways, but if you want a discount coupon for the F1 strategy, I will make sure to get you one. That's the only discount coupon that you will ever get today. So what's up, everybody? Hi, Manuel. How are you? Where are you? No, I don't have any coupons for you today, mate. Sorry. Nope. Listen, Tudor. I am not going to do U.S. oil. Sorry, mate. My focus is on the SP 500. So I am looking at shorts on the S&P 500 today. At the open, pretty. Morning, Nova. Jorge, ¿cómo estás? No, I'm not gonna send the training to the VIP group, mate. The reason is because I'm not gonna have time and I need to concentrate. So no, if you want that trade, just you need to stay here, mate. Yeah. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made yesterday because of high volatility and because I wanted to send a trade to the VIP group. I misread the volume and I missed on a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio trade. Fuck that, you know. So no, I'm not gonna do that. So a couple of things going on here. Right. So I'm looking for shorts. I'm loving this spike high. Right. So above this demand zone. Let me just delete this zone right here. Well, you could actually say that I should be looking for longs. Actually, there's two scenarios, right? There's two scenarios, people. There's the long scenario and there's the short scenario, of course, right? And of course, there's the scenario where we don't trade it. I'm just fucking with you. Right. So the thing that we need to do here is pretty simple. We need to wait for. We are 8 minutes away, right? Now, first of all, we are below that range's low, so this is pretty bearish to me, right? Technically speaking, and also, uh, let's have should we get some shorts, I'm pretty sure I'll be targeting these lows. Now, on the very low time frames, let's go to the 2 minute chart, mate. Right. So basically, I'm gonna have to go to the 1 minute chart. All right, let's look at some volume. I don't want to misread the volume. Maybe, just maybe, I'm going to be able to send this as a signal to my VIPs. Right. So this demand, this supply zone is being mitigated at the moment. Let's have a look. I mean, we need one more move. Pre-market was very bullish, but to be completely honest, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be placing some sell stops here in this market, right? Right. I mean, this is just a clear. Let's have a look if we actually had that. Yeah, liquidity. This is something called liquidity grab. Middle, and I'll point it, dot it. Yes, I love it, bitch. So this is something called a liquidity grab right here. Hold on. And right, so I'm gonna tell you how. Right, left here. There you go. I hate it. You know what? I'm gonna keep looking, keep using my arrows like this. Pretty simple. Liquidity, and the coordinates should be the same, right? So you can actually see that this is a liquidity grab. Boom. There you go. So we have that liquidity grab. This is the key pivot level or the lows of the previous range, right? Now, what I'm looking here is for price to do this, right? It made a new low. Where's my brush? It made a new low. Then I needed to test these highs right here. Create a new lower low, and here is where I will set my sell stops. Now, this is the same play that we had yesterday. Yesterday it was to the upside, right? Yesterday's setup was this. I mean, we this yesterday's setup was this. If you were here, I missed this entry by 9 ticks. I mean, I was pissed. I was clearly pissed yesterday because I missed on this trade. It was a 1-to-4 risk to reward ratio for about 9 ticks, right? Today that's not going to happen. Remember, the open gets volatile. Now, I don't know if it's going to make new lows. Ego turn. I mean, who fucking knows, right? I'm just preparing for a possible scenario, right? I'm just preparing for a possible scenario. Remember, let me show you, right? We have that range lows here. We have the range lows here. So very possibly anything below those range lows is bearish, right? But the pre-market was very bullish. As you can see here, the pre-market was very bullish. So the first scenario is this one right here. This is the first scenario, right? The second scenario would be longs. Longs, check your Dale trade eligibility. Thank you. Let's look at some volume here. I don't see any accumulation of orders. But yeah, the long scenario is the lowest probability, in my opinion, right now. Sometimes your trades get triggered and might not. I found out that it is because of different spreads from the brokers. That's right. Can you maybe also write your spreads in the trade signal so we can adjust accordingly? Listen, that you're asking me to do some extra work. Just I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know. The reason that I create the videos, you should watch my fucking videos. The reason that I create the videos explaining my thought process is so you can see the levels that I'm trading and for you to find those fucking levels on your charts, right? I'm not gonna do what you're asking. I'm sorry. You need to put a little bit of effort, and don't just go blindly copying everything I do, right? Just watch the videos. No, Mohammed, I am not going to do anything other than the S&P 500. If that is if you don't want to trade the S&P 500 with me, well, just go away, right? There's other live shows that you can go to. maybe. I was also looking maybe at gold. Gold is looking very good at the open too. Pretty fast because we are seconds away for the open. I mean, I can't do gold right now because I haven't worked on my chart. The only chart I've worked on is the SP 500. So that's what I'm going to do. Right. Yes, unique. Thank you, Loic Deporte. Yes, they work with MT4, MT5. Yeah, I mean, whatever trading terminal you're using. Right, so let's go. Let's have a look. Oh boy, hold on. I need to calculate my position size here. I'll probably be risking. I'll probably be risking 0.5%. So I'm gonna look for that move to the upside on the S&P 500, right? If we create a new lower low, I'll probably put some sell stops here, right? So heads up to that. Need to go here. I have my right now. The market is about to open in 30 seconds, guys. So heads up, heads up. Oh man, I don't know what the fuck. I'll probably use 0.25. That's fine. Right. Let's have a look, and this will be quick. So heads up, right? Market is about to open in 7 seconds, guys. 7 seconds. 7 seconds away. This is as long as I stay. All right, volatility is here. Volatility is here. Let's see what we got here on the open. A quick look at gold. I need that rally in gold. I'll be back. I'll be back to look for those gold longs. Gold shorts. I'm sorry. So pretty unlikely that we're going higher. So I'm gonna put some sell stops here. 0.25. Sell stops here at the bottom. Trading sell stops at the bottom here. I'm gonna put some sell stops here, guys. Sell stops at the bottom of this move. Stop losses. I am going to be using the high of the move because I am going to be targeting the very low here. Let me show you. I am not going to be targeting this low. So I just got trigger short on the S&P 500. I just got trigger short on the S&P 500. Risking about. I'm sorry. My stop loss is above the highs, above the pre-market highs right here. So I am risking about 35, a little less than 0.5, a little more than 0.5%. But this is my trade at the moment. I just got triggered. I will be managing very aggressively. Just heads up to that. I'll be managing very aggressive this trade. But if we look at the 15-minute chart, guys, this is pretty stable short, right? So if we go at the 1 minute chart, this is why I'm risking 0.5%. This is why I'm risking 0.5%. At the mitigation here, I will be adding some. If I get stopped out on this volatility trade, it's fine, right? It's fine if I get stopped out. It's just a 0.5% trade or risk. Yeah, sometimes your trades are going to hit those 4R. Sometimes you're going to get stopped out, but that's completely fine, right? This is the zone that's being mitigated at the moment, the supply area, right? The pre-market supply zone that's being mitigated. As you can see, boom, very big sellers going here. So I'm completely fine with this trade. The highest probability trade is, of course, to the downside, below those 36 at 69. Now, I got stopped out right now. That's fine. I am going to look for a new short at the highs right here. I'm down 0.5% on that trade. I am going to look for maybe, just maybe my stops were a little bit too tight, right? Maybe my stops were a little bit too tight, but hold on. I am going to look for new shorts. Um, yeah, maybe my stops were a little bit too tight in hindsight, right? I mean, I should have been looking at all the markets. Um, right. Let's wait and see because these shorts look very, very good. I'm looking at my other screen right now, and I'm just waiting for the next setup. When it comes to trading the open, yeah, I mean this shorts looks phenomenal. So I am going to look for a new short on a pullback towards the 3662 level. 3662 should be right. Let's go to the 2 minute chart. Pretty volatile. I don't know if I'm going to get short again. I mean, this is not like yesterday's clean move, right? This is what happens when you trade the open, right? And that's why you need to concentrate because yesterday I missed my fucking 4-hour trade because I misread volume, right? But I mean, sometimes you're going to hit those big trades. Sometimes you're going to miss them. And sometimes you're going to get stopped out. That's fine. But this is super choppy at the open. Let's have a look. Yeah, super choppy at the open. But this is looking very short, very bearish in my opinion. Hold on. Oh, such a choppy market, man. And I think my stops were way too tight. To be completely honest, I should have. In hindsight, I should have stick with or stuck with my stops above the pre-market high. That's the model. That's the model. Yeah, that's the entry model. I'm not gonna chase the market here. There's no setup at all to do that. Yes, the swing trade, the buy stop on the S&P 500 on the swing trade group is still very much active, man. Um, it is still very much active. Well, crypto jam, that's you made 23% short. That's awesome. And the crypto jam, you place the stop loss above 233. That's awesome too. Sorry, but your day trading on a 1 minute chart looks to me like gambling. Will the ball rolls on the red or black? Who knows? That's why I prefer swing trade, but it's me. I like to preserve my nerves. Yeah, I mean, it looks like gambling, mate, but it's not. Right? It's not. This is a play. I mean, when it comes to in the and the reason that I look at the 1 minute chart, it's also because I'm pinpointing liquidity, right? I'm pinpointing order blocks, and that's a pretty difficult thing to do on the higher time frames. But I mean, if day trading, right, it's not for you. Yeah, don't do it. Right. Yesterday's in a piece of, are you sometimes doing swing trading? Yes, I do. I do swing trading. Trading the open. I'm not gonna trade the. I'm not gonna trade the S&P 500 anymore here. This is too choppy. Right. Let's have a look at gold. Right, gold. I'm going to delete all of the drawings, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. All right. So these two trades that I took in gold. We're on the 1 minute chart. These are liquidity based. I mean, just hitting demand zones, right? Just hitting demand zones. And I'm sorry. In this case, they were supply areas. So on the 50-minute chart, I'm still looking for shorts in gold, right? On the 50-minute chart, we have a supply zone here. But of course, I'm not going to trade the 50-minute supply zone. That's crazy. That's way too wide. I don't trade natty gas, but I do trade oil. I do trade oil. All right. So gold is still very much bearish to me. Here's the key level that is capping the upside in this market, right? So very possibly what I'll be doing is I'm gonna be looking for shorts at the 1640, 1640, 90 or so, right? Now, Yes, this is what I'm going to be doing on the 3 minute chart. Let's have a look. Right, I want to pinpoint those extremes. So let's look at some volume. Mm. Yeah, pretty much. This is pretty much it. Right. So here's that supply zone that I want to trade on the 15-minute chart. Let's see if we can hit it. That was a very choppy open on the S&P 500. Yeah, sometimes you get choppy opens on the spools, right, on the S&P 500. So what I'm looking here on gold, it's pretty much shorts at the key level. So I'm going to place some sell stops in gold, some sell limits, I'm sorry, at the 1640.50, and I'm gonna use a stop loss, the highs of the move right here, and I am going to target this demand zone. That'll give me a nice 3.52 R or so, right? There is another key level here that we should be aware of. In gold, these previous highs, damn it, these previous highs, we haven't hit those levels yet. So I'm not going to get in. Actually, I'm going to go a little higher to get a better R. Should be the 1642 level that I want to get in short gold. Why the 1642 level? Let's look at some Fibonacci retracement levels from the highs to the lows. Actually, we are at my entry level, so this is quite weird. I don't know what to make of it. Hold on. I really don't know what to make of it. Let's look at some extensions to see. The extensions I use are, of course, the 161 and the 213, just to see overextended moves. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly overextended. It's clearly overextended, right? I'm gonna wait a little bit to decide what to do here, but yes, it's a goddamn short in gold. And the reason, all right, let me talk a little bit about this possible gold short and why I'm looking for gold short, right? If this doesn't make sense to you guys, all right, so you should not be looking to trade it with me, right? So if you look at this right here, this was the last low of the immediate move, right? Because that was the last low, the high that low created should be the last lower high, meaning that here this market changed its character. Now it's being dominated by buyers, right? And here we have a break of that structure. The structure broke 3 times already, right, to the upside without coming. Well, it actually did mitigate that supplies at that demand zone. So this is the good thing that I'm doing with you because it really did mitigate it. Let's have a look. No, it actually did not. So because I'm looking at this, what I'm looking at is a possible break of the 1642 level. But before that possible break of the 1642 level, buyers or this zone needs to be mitigated, right? So I am looking at that short to this zone before the move to the upside. That's as simple as it gets, right? But I don't have a setup just yet for this trade. So the S&P 500, really choppy. Not trading the S&P 500 anymore today. Possibly on a move towards the 36, 33 level. But you know what? This was absolutely a similar setup as yesterday's setup that I missed. Where was it? This one right here that I showed you, right? And yesterday, I mean, if you look at yesterday's price action, We had that, how many bars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bars of choppy price action before price moved to the upside, right to my targets. No, where was it? I don't remember my entry yesterday. Where was my entry? Well, in any case, I think it was here. Yes, this was my entry yesterday. I'm sorry, guys. So my entry yesterday was here. Yes, this was my trade yesterday. I'm sorry. This was my trade yesterday. Uh-uh. This was my trade yesterday. I was targeting these highs, right, for a 4-hour trade. I didn't get triggered because I misread our volume. But if you know, I mean, the move took a while. I think it was, this was my entry, I don't remember. Yeah, right now it's very possible that buyers are going to take control of this market. Now, if buyers take control of this market, then I am going to be flipping long. That's what I'm waiting. So if you want to wait with me, I'll be here. Yeah, I don't use VWAP. I don't use the VWAP, because what I look at the volume, mate. I look at the volume on the candles. Yeah, I can. I mean, I could be using also, you know, volume profile, right, etc., etc. But yeah, I don't use that because what I'm looking at to pinpoint are order blocks, and to do that, I have to look at the volume of the candles, not the volumes of the price levels, right? I don't know if that makes sense to you. Well, there you go, Eugene Pipe. The code October 20 still fucking works. Who wanted Philemon? All right. Yes, this market is a buy. So what I need to do now, I need to wait for these highs to break, which I think they will in a second, right? So thank God I put my stop losses very tightly, and I only lost about 0.6%. So now this market has flipped. It's a buy, and I'm just gonna wait for the pullback towards these levels for me to get in. That's simple. And then I am going to take my money back from the market. Right. I'll be. Let's. Yeah. So about volume, right? Let's put on the VWAP, right? The Jackie Kerouac. Nice name. um, yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it seems very bullish today. VWAP. Volume weighted average price, boom, up. You use the VWAP anchored, right? Auto anchored. I don't know. Fuck it. Same thing. So this is what you mean? Yeah, I do. I mean, I just show you my entries, mate. I just show you my entries. Yeah, this is super bullish, and I have a great setup, right? A great setup for buys. Now that we have broken to the upside, of course that I do, mate. I mean, but I'm not gonna go through my entire thought process right now when we had 4 minutes until the market opened, right? But I mean, just to answer your question, right? I was looking at this, right? Price reheating those previous lows made. I mean, of course that I look at the higher time frames. This is not gambling. But this is the VWAP. I don't know how you work this fucking thing. I hate it. I hate it. Normally, the VWAP that I used to trade stocks. They trade stocks at a prop firm back in the day, and that is not the VWAP made that we used. So just to answer your question about volume made, what I look at is just. For example, right here, I'm looking for an entry area long, right? If you know, I'm gonna grab my crosshair tool. If you notice here, here, before this breakout, we have accumulation of buying volume, right? So here is my demand zone. the demand zone that all of this, right? I'm going to be very wide today on my demand zone. I'm going to grab these two candles when actually I should be only grabbing this one. But I'll grab the two because I want to get triggered, and I do want to put my stop losses all the way low, below here. Now, what I look at is just accumulation of buy volume, right? Of buying volume, I'm sorry, before the breakouts. So here's where I'm going to put my buy limits, mates. So I'm flipping. And the VIPs are going to get this because it's a pending order, right? So let's have a look at where I'm going to be targeting. I'll probably be targeting this 15-minute demand supply zone. I hope I get triggered today. I'll probably be targeting this the 3730 level or so. Those highs, looking good. This is looking phenomenal. Right, so I'm going to place that pending order for the VIPs, two mates. Let me just, Jackie. Let me just place the pending order, and then we can talk about the arts. And yeah, I can do that later. Then we can talk about the VWAP. So this is my trade. This is my trade. This is my trade. Right, so I want to get triggered. I really want to get triggered, so I'm gonna go a little bit higher, and I'm going to put my stop losses below the demand zone. I want to get triggered. Normally you put your stop losses below the demand area. So I am going to do that. So my buy limit should be 3660 to 50 or so. Let me just calculate my positions. 36, 62, 50. 36, 42, 60, 36, 42, 60. Right, so just calculating my position size, guys. Right here. I'm going to risk 1% on this one, right? On all terminals or MT4s. 36, 62, 50. Stop loss 36, 43, 30, 36, 43, 30. Ooh. Right, I'll be right there with you, and I'm gonna stick around. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'll probably stick around until at least noon, New York, 37:23, because we might get some other opportunities during the session. 36, 37, 37, 20, 37:30. Let's call it 37:31. All right, fuck it. My limit, mate. Right, so this tells me that I am on a what? 35. Shit, I'm on a super high probability. I mean, I really want to get triggered on this one because I am in a better than 1 to 5 risk to reward scenario, to be honest. So I'm targeting the 3730. Yeah, 3730. And well, mates, no, 3730. let's see if we get triggered. I mean, don't try to chase the moves. Don't try to chase the moves. That's a good. That is a perfect way to get. You know, to get burned. So just give me a second because I do have a ton of S&P 500 orders here, and I don't. My stop losses are all messed up. Just a second, guys. So I'm in a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio right now. Yeah, 1 to 4. Right. So let me send this to my peace, mates. SP500, and I'm going to also buy limit. I'm going to record the short video that I always send on my with my signal, so you can actually see what you get. Damn it, this looks very strong. Yeah, so I never chase the markets. I'm going to do gold later because, yes, it has hit my zone. So it has hit my zone. This is very bullish still. This is still very bullish, and it's very far from being confirmed. I need price to break the lows, come back to the supply zone, and then here's where I'll look for shorts. But this is looking better and better and better and better. Should that play out too? TP. Where in the world? Around a 4R, I said right? 4R. I mean, and this is the thing, right? There's no problem on 1%. There's no problem on you know taking a loss if you are always looking at 4R trades, right? There you go. That's my S&P 500. Now I need that pullback. That's it. I need that pullback, baby. Oh, it's a little bit. I need to modify my position size. It's a little bit too much. Just a tiny bit too much. Yes. Now it's better. Now I'm risking 1%. So gold on our eyes. Jackie, I'm with you now, mate. Let's have a look at those VWAPs. But yeah, we should be looking also. I mean, with the VWAP, shouldn't we be looking at futures? Let's have a look. Pivot point gives a 37.0 for first target. 37.0. Let's have a look. 37 what? I don't use pivots. 37.0. So first target is 37.0. So you're thinking that price will go to the 37.0, then come back, then return? I don't know. I don't use pivots. Could you please explain again why you're looking to sell gold? Yeah, sure, Frederick. I will explain that. So this is looking better and better and better, guys. So one of my entry models is quite simple, right? One of my entry models is this. Let me guide you through my entry model, and we are going to plug Jackie's VWAP. I'm going to delete this. So one of my entry models is quite simple. It's based on liquidity, right, and order blocks. This is the exact entry model that I used yesterday on the S&P 500 long that I didn't get triggered on, right? But basically, what I look on is for the change of the character of the market, right? And most people will use. So here is the last break of structure to the downside, right? So if this is the last break of structure to the downside, then the change of character in this market is the previous high. That's how it goes. Here's where the market changed its character, right? Now, so no, that's fine, and please don't, you know, don't plug your shit here, or I'll ban you. I don't use indicators, mate. Don't plug your shit here, or I'll ban you. So here we go. So this is my entry model, mate. Oh boy, this is looking fucking super strong. But basically what I look for is the first break of the structure, right? Then I look for liquidity. In this case, because I'm looking for longs, I'm looking for sell side liquidity, which is being built here. Right? This is sell side liquidity. And what I mean by sell side liquidity is just the stop losses of weak longs. And my entry model is, look at that, 3,700 to the pip. Let's see if we can get that pullback. And what I look for is pretty simple. I pinpoint my demand zone, right? The demand zone that created the break of the structure, and I put my buy stops above the demand zone and below the liquidity that's going to be taken out, so I get triggered in on my buy limit whilst price mitigates that demand zone for the next leg up. This is the entry model that are mostly used when day trading on the 1 minute chart. So you see, it's quite not gambling. It is not gambling. It's just more precise to look at the 1 minute chart. Right now, let's yes, Steven Rodriguez. Sometimes, I mean, if you look at this, I'm looking at the US 500 chart. But in my broker, it's called the SP500. Depends. I mean, it depends if your CFD is a derivative of the S&P 500, of the SPY, or whatever, right? It depends on that. Now let's look at gold. Quite well. Gold just flew right above that zone, right? I am going to remove all the drawings in gold, and I think I'm going to look for longs in gold at the retest or the mitigation of this demand zone. Pretty similar setup that the S&P 500. Right? We're going to have to wait for this if this plays out. And listen, it doesn't matter if price has rallied from my entry towards this level for about 1%. Doesn't matter. I mean, you have to stay true to your entry models. If not, you're going to get fucked. Now let's plug the VWAP. Let's let me know if I have the correct VWAP. Yes, it is. It is Rodriguez, M. Guy Rodriguez. It is the same. So let's plug the VWAP. VWAP. This one. I mean, this one right here. I mean, this is the VWAP. This is the VWAP. I mean, the only thing that bans multiplier, I don't want to ban multiplier. This is the volume average, volume weighted average price, or volume weighted average. I think so. Yeah. You might be right, Jacqueline. I'm looking at something. Let's have a look at this, okay? It's possible. Can you put deviations on this one? Source open. Right. I don't know. I'll have to run some tests. Third icon on the left. Hold on. What? Right. Tools. Third icon on the left. 1, 2, 3. We have a VWAP here. Pitchfork trend-based fib extension. No, we don't. Right? Fib wedge, fit spiral, 1 square. What the fuck is this? Ah! Right. I don't know. I don't think we have the VWAP mate here. Oh, you're a data scientist. Yes, please do send me an email. Wow, you should say. No. Send me an email to support, please. I'll be more than happy to look at it. If you are really a data scientist, I'm really looking forward talking to you. Please send me an email to support, mate. I mean, because of your and I'm sorry, but because of your username on YouTube, I thought you were you're just a crypto, you know, a crypto channel that's plugging their shit here. It happens all the time. So I'm sorry, but if you are really a data scientist, I would love to hear from you. So yeah, send me an email to support, please. All right, so I can't find it, mate. I'm sorry, I can't find it. I can't not find it. Now, why don't we dissect gold right now? So, but before we do that, let me just send. I'm going to quickly record the video for my VIPs. Hello traders, how are you? This is Orlando here, and why don't we have a look at this S&P 500 long that I have going on. So let's start by looking at the higher time frames, right? I'm gonna go look at the 17-minute chart. Of course, there's absolutely no reason why I look at the 17-minute chart. I just like it. So basically, I was looking at possible shorts, and I actually shorted the S&P 500 at the open on a retest of these previous broken lows. I got stopped out for a small loss, and then price broke to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at here. The character of this market change on this breakout, right? Then the reversal was confirmed on this break of the structure here. I pinpointed the demand zone that created that break of the structure, and I am just waiting for that pullback towards the mitigation of this demand zone for me to get long with smart money or big money, right? And I'm also waiting for, you already know my entry model, how my entry model works, right? I'm waiting for the liquidity to get swept and my demand zone to get mitigated before I get long. Should that play out, we are in a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio and looking for the very highs of the previous moves around 37.40. Yeah, so I just recorded the video. That's what my VIPs get, mate. That's what my VIPs get with every goddamn signal. So yeah, if you ask me to put the the spread, I'm not gonna do that. Right. So SP500 thought process. Boom. Send. Right. Let's have a look at gold. I'm going to leave the S&P 500 for a little bit here. Possibly getting on that trade or not. So, gold. Why don't we dissect this market together, right? No worries, crypto. You're fine. Everybody's fine. Everybody's welcome to contact me if they want to add value to what we do. I'm more than happy to read about that. I'm not gonna give you my information. You have to go through the proper channels, which is the support email. But yes, we are open to any added value that you might give. Of course we are. But there's so many there's so many scams out there that this is my de facto reaction. So sorry about that. But as soon as you explain yourself, we're cool, man. We are cool. So highs all the way up here. Highs all the way up here. Supply zone. Let's pinpoint the shit out of this. Jackie, I'm sorry, I couldn't understand. Sorry, the second icon. Last choice is the VWAP. Second icon, this one, anchor VWAP. There you go. Oh, this one. But I have to choose where it goes from. How do you use it? If you explain me how to use this fucking thing, I'll be more than happy to plug it. But I don't understand it. I mean, of course, I understand what the VWAP is, right? I don't want bounds. I don't want a background. I just want the VWAP. Right. I mean, I understand what... Can you... how do you use it? If you... I mean, just go ahead, explain to me how to use it. I don't understand why you can move it around to plug it. I believe that should, I mean, the reason that you can do that is because, it works like the volume profile or some sorts. I don't know. But more than happy to, to hear you out. So this is the 15-minute supply zone about here. 15-minute supply zone that should be on the works here. So if this 15-minute supply zone fails, my friends, then we are looking for longs. It's all right. It's that simple. I'm sorry. Shit. Put it on October 18 high. October 18 high. October. All right. I'm sorry. I had an allergic reaction yesterday to some stuff, and I mean, not like a bee or a bee sting reaction, or I was just in a warehouse, and I'm super allergic, and yeah. It's awful to have such an allergic reaction. So if you see me sneezing, hear me sneezing or so, I apologize. October 18 high, October 18 high. All right, so here, October 18 high. All right, so now what do we do with this? Right. So price just broke with this 15-minute demand supply zone. Let's have some volume. Is this the Taru? Yeah, this is where we started to see accumulation of shorts. That's the supply zone. So we're looking for longs, mate. We're looking for longs now in gold. It's that simple. The reason, the cool thing also about pinpointing supply and demand zones is that if price in this case, right? If I were looking for shorts, this supply zone should not have failed. But this week high shows me that buyers are in real control of this market. So I am going to look for longs. This is how you use supply and demand zone to pinpoint also the correct side of the market. You're looking at S&P 500, not gold. Yeah, me too. I mean, I already have my buy orders here on the S&P 500. So I am shit on the for the VWAP. Damn it! I'm sorry. Yeah, all right. All right, cool. I'll go to the October 18 highs. Shit. It's hard to communicate, right? So there you go. The VWAP showed as 3,700, like you said. Resistance that failed. How would you use it now, right? Would you use it as a pullback for buys, or how would you use it? So I was looking, right. So that's how you can use support, but supply and demand, right? If you pinpoint correctly supply and demand zones, this is how you can use them also to understand what side of the market you should be trading, right? So pretty simple, guys. Pretty Pretty simple. I am going to look for long, so I'm going to put on a buy limit order. First of all, I'm going to pinpoint those demand zones that I want to trade. Should be something in the vicinity of these lows. Yeah, I understand, mate. I understand, and that's a cool thing, you know. I'm gonna tell you a story. I wasn't profitable trading, day trading stocks. I wasn't. I'm never going to lie to you. I'm as transparent as you can be. I day traded stocks for about 9 months, and I didn't make one single dollar. Right? I wasn't profitable. That was back in the day, and I was used to swing trade currencies, right? So when I made a change towards day trading stocks, it was absurdly more volatile, and I just couldn't adapt. That's fine, but I went through through the assessment of the firm, and they taught me about all about the VWAP, etc., and imbalances, how to trade imbalances. And But yeah, I wasn't profitable, and I never got into how to really make how to really use the VWAP. But when you say I'll need 10 pages to explain, I understand because yeah, I know it's I know it's difficult, and more if it's really a core part of your training strategy. Search Brian Shannon on YouTube. He explains better than I could. All right, so let's do it. Brian Shannon. Hey, yesterday I was Brian Shannon a VWAP. Uh-huh. All right, here. Intraday VWAP scalping the SPY. This one right here. Multiple time frame VWAP analysis for swing trading. You know what? I'll watch that later, mate. Looks good. So yesterday, I don't know if you have. I was watching with my girl this new show on Netflix called The Watcher. I think, fucking crazy show. Yeah, if you like scary movies, not scary movies, horror movies. Horror movies, then you should be looking at that. But good horror movies. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit harder to pinpoint. Yes. So I'll just use this. I'll just use this, even though it's very bad. As it's very bad. I think I'll use this. You know what? I'm going to get data on futures. I'm just tired of not having it. So I think I'll start. I don't know how much it cost here, so I'm gonna do just that too. So this is going to be my long in gold. I know that this demand zone is just sucks. You know how I pinpointed it, but yeah. But I'm gonna use this. I'm going to go ahead and put on a buy limit here. There you go. There you go, baby. Buy limit here. I'm gonna target the highs of the move. So, oh boy, this is a sell. Buy. 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 There you go. So let's call it a 3R. Looking good. We have some. The other thing also is that we have imbalances here. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is the one that I'm gonna use. Yeah, this is the one that I'm gonna use. How do you analyze lower volume while price is going up? That's why I really want to get the futures volume for next week. But listen, it's really not analyzing volume what I'm doing here. It's For example, the actual demand area here or the order block in this market is this one right here. So I should be looking to pull the trigger way lower right here. But I want to get trigger on my longs, right? So I'm going to use a little bit of a higher wick. So I'm going to use the wick of this candle as the top of my demand zone, right? Even though this kind of is already being mitigated, so that's the only reason that it actually sucks, but because we have this mitigation here. So you have to look for unmitigated zones. And the volume made, this is not volume analysis at all. The volume is quite simple. I'm going to show you on the S&P 500 because it's clearer, right? On the S&P 500, why am I looking at this demand zone? Actually, made the actual demand zone is this week, this candle right here. So I could be actually looking for a lower move, but I do want to get triggered on my long, right? And a 4R trade is it's okay with me. But basically, what I look here is for candle formations, right? There's specific candlestick formations that you look for when finding order blocks, and I just look for the volume, right? The correct volume before the breakout. So you can see, that's why I grab my crosshair tool, right? This candle right here and the other candle right here, that is my demand zone. And you can see an increase in buying volume, right? So here is where I will be looking for those buy order or these order blocks. Or this is where the buy orders started to accumulate. So it's really not volume analysis per se. It's just the second step to help me pinpoint the correct demand zone, right? So that's basically it. And I'm gonna keep my entry. I dig it. So gold. Yeah, gold is same thing. Woo. But I'm not gonna place that gold order. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I'm not gonna place that gold order because this zone has been already being mitigated. So unlike the S&P 500, right? Unlike the S&P 500, after the breakout, we have that liquidity being built, and not only the liquidity, but this zone has not been mitigated, and we have that imbalance here, right? So imbalance is, of course, gaps in the market. We have that gap here from this week high to this week low. So this entry on the S&P 500 checks every single fucking check on my checklist check. Right? This is a slam dunk A model. I don't have a name for it, right? A model, entry. Yeah, I'm gonna delete your VBOT. But yeah, so checkpoints, right, is a clear sweep of the lows, change of the character, then confirmation on that break of the structure, etc., etc., etc. So liquidity being built, gap in the market, above the demand zone, gap below the liquidity, etc., etc. So yeah, there's a couple of steps that I look forward for this kind of entries or this model or this entry model. And this one, clears every single fucking one of them, right? So that's why, yeah, I don't explain everything that I do when I don't have time. That's why you might think that, someone said here, which is fine, right? That to them, this 1 minute trading looked like gambling, but it's really not. Let's have a look at the pivot points. Yeah, sure. The daily pivots, right? Okay. What? These are the pivots. Style. Oh, shite. I think these are the weeklies. How do you know? How do you know if these are the weeklies? Auto use. How do you know if these are the weeklies, mate? style, visibility. How do you know if these are the weekly pivot points? I don't know. Use daily base. You know what? I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to look for. I'm going to look for some other pivots. Pivot point standard. Pivot point standard. Pivot point standard. All right, let's use the fucking pivot point standard. And let's go to a 7-minute chart. Yes, these are the daily pivots. So the pivot here. Oh, to the tick, right? To the tick. That's to the tick. To the tick. Yeah, good eye. 37.15 to the pip right here, to the pip. So yeah. Also, there's a couple of other things that I use for my entry model. Should be right here. I like the 79 fib discount. So yeah, everything is in line. Everything is in line for my entry, right? This is a slam dunk setup, right? This is super high probability trade, right? As per my model, right? As per my entry model. As per my entry model, this is super high probability setup, right? I'm gonna go again through it, just for you guys. So, and because I'm going to record this because I'm going to use it as content. All right. So basically what I look for in this entry model is quite simple, and this setup checks all of the fucking checks on my checklist. Basically what I look is a change of the character on the last lows to be swept, right? Here we had a change of the character, then a confirmation of set change of the character with a break of the structure, which means the break of the previous highs. Then I look for liquidity being built, right? In this case, sell side liquidity because I'm looking for longs. Then I pinpoint my demand zone and I look for a gap or imbalance between the entry of my demand zone and, the next candles, right? And as one last plug on the list, I do like my 79% retracement to be inside of my demand zone. So this one checks every single one of those checks on my checklist. So let's see if we can trigger it on this 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio on the SP 500. Yeah, I mean, you have to know, exactly, you have to, I mean, this is one of my entry models because I have backtested it. I backtested the shit out of it, right? And I backtested it. Gold. Yeah, I'm not playing gold today. Right. Unlike the previous one, this zone already. But the thing is that you know what? Maybe I'm using the incorrect zone because this is not a mitigation, right? This is the thing. That was not a mitigation because the structure broke here, right? So I should be looking for some demand zones around these levels. But in any case, I am happy just trading the SP 500 today because this is a slam dunk long setup, guys. So it might take a while for us to get triggered if we get triggered, but you know what? Yeah. At 36.85, it should bounce back up or cross down. Who knows? 36 what? 36.85. 36.85. Wow, you're looking. Well, I am not targeting that high of a move. Ooh. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with this entry. I'm going to keep it as is. So the other thing that I dig about this is this, right? If you notice, we have this previous broken highs and this what seems to be a retest of the previous broken highs, etc. This is going to create more sell side liquidity here. Deep buyers, very weak deep buyers are about to get fucked. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this entry to get filled or not. It depends. right? It depends. So, yeah, not looking at any other markets here. There was another opportunity here on, well, what is it? The pound yen. How much was this? Another 100 peepers. Yeah, the pound yen is giving super good daily setups. This one was a very nice one. I missed it, you know. I'm gonna look at the 17-minute chart. US dollar Swiss franc. Yeah. Not clear. Nothing. I mean, nothing was really clear. I'm still holding these buys. This is a swing trade that we have running. Oof, we're targeting very high moves. US dollar Mexican peso. This is another one. Uh-oh. Gold, silver. Yeah, silver has been very tough. Hey, also, if you like our shows, you know, we're more than happy to hear from you. You can leave a comment. You can leave a comment. You can, actually, you know what? I might just target the highs of, the highs of the range because of how strong this move to the upside is. Now, hear me out. Um, and no, this is not gambling. uh, right. How do I explain this? Let's do this. Let's extend this. 213 to the tick, right? 213. So that's another one. Shit, I mean, this just keeps getting better and fucking better. 213 to the tick, we're going down. We going fucking down. Then, if this is the high of the move, I need to know the low of the move. But let's say that the low of the move is the 79, right? Now, the next 213 is all the way up here, so I should be targeting the highs of the range. So I might just do that when and if I get triggered. I'll just see where I start to take profits, etc., etc., etc. But this is looking better and better and better in my opinion. I don't know about you, but this is looking better. So I'm going to keep this trade on, guys. I've been live for an hour. Let's have a quick look at crude oil. Nothing in the vicinity of nothing. Ether, nope. And a Bitcoin. Well, I don't know what to think about this market, but I'm not going to trade it. I like my camera being here, right? Lower. Because normally I would put it, you know, higher, but I like it here. It bounced back up on 36.85. No, I mean, it could have been 36.85. Now you're looking at every single tick. I mean, this might be just be liquidity bait being built. You know, if it bounces up from here, it's fine, right? I don't chase moves. I do not do that. I don't chase moves. I stay true to my entry model. And, you know, this is, I mean, and today I'm widening my entry model because I want to get triggered. I stay true to my entry model. I stay true to my entry model. I would never buy here. But I would never, ever, ever fucking buy here. Not even with your fat finger. No, I would never. I say true to my entry model, and that's what I do. You know, I have my buy limits. I'm not even going to look at the chart anymore. I'm gonna go for a run. Maybe some breaking. I don't know. And if I get triggered, most definitely will be moving my targets up for a 5.77 hours. So hey, if you're not part of the VIP group, why don't fucking join us? I don't brag that I win every single fucking trade. You saw me lost a short trade today on the S&P 500, right? That's normal. Everybody loses, right? The thing is that if what I do makes sense to you, right? If what I do makes sense to you, if my models, my entry models make sense to you, well, yeah, join us. It's only £40 a month. And if it doesn't make sense to you, I understand. I mean, there's so many ways to making money in the market, and I'm not gonna push something to someone if it doesn't make sense to you. Then because I understand that that is just counterproductive through towards their growth as a trader, and most likely that's what I want. You see, those 3685 buyers are about to get fucked. And yeah, this is what I do. You know, this is just one of my entry models. You know, I backtested the shit out of them. It takes a ton of work to backtest, you know, and to turn your trading profitable. But that's what we do here, right? That's our job. So yeah, if you want to be part of the VIP group, I'm gonna give you the link. You know, it's pretty simple. And maybe October 20 still works. Who knows? Let's have a look if it works. All right. Let's see if it October 20 works. Yeah, those deep buyers just got fucked. Let's see if it really works. All right, so that link should get you to this page. You can use use it for the swing trading group or the 1 month subscription. So 1 month subscription should be here. Enter your code October 20. Apply coupon. Yep, the coupon has been applied successfully, so we still have a couple of coupons available if you want a 20% discount, mates. If you want a 20% discount, boom. Tudor, what the fuck are you talking about? Short or long what? I mean, please, if you are going to try to speak to me through the chat, make an effort to at least type a fucking sentence, right? I'm not gonna just, I mean, look at Jackie and I. We're having a great conversation because he or she, I'm sorry, is taking the time to have a conversation with me. So stop with the short or long or the oil or the whatever, because if you continue, I'll just ban you. I hate that. I mean, I hate lazy people. Oh, can you talk about your swing trade group? Yeah, sure, mate. So, swing trade group, the swing trading group, it's and yeah, look at Andreas. That's an awesome thing too. You can talk to each other too, right? But please, just write fucking sentences. Look, the swing trading group focuses on long-term trades, right? I'm gonna share with you the last one that we are on. Yeah, it's you know, I'm gonna go to the daily chart just to pinpoint, just to show you. Oh boy, I don't have it here. But right, this swing trade that we are on right now is this one. Something like this, right? So basically, this group focuses on long-term trades, right? And focuses on building positions. It focuses on building positions, right? So this is a 600 pip or 700 pip move 640 pip move that we are expecting, right? So if you're looking to have another weapon or on your trading arsenal, the swing trade group is for you, right? But don't expect to get one signal every fucking day, because that doesn't work like that. The swing trade group focuses on long-term trades. So for example, we entered this trade early in the week, and look, I mean, It's been trading up and down, but we haven't taken any profits. We haven't moved stop losses. We haven't done shit to it because it's still too early. Right? Another one that we have, and I'm not gonna, I'm gonna show you. You know, just because I'm a cool dude. We have an SP 500 long that is targeting. I'm a cool dude. 2-week chart. We have an S&P 500 long. I'm not going to show you the entry, but basically it's targeting these highs. First targets are these highs for about 13%, and then these highs for about 22%. Those trades you can still enter, right? You can still enter. The S&P 500s haven't been triggered, and the pound yen is still around entry. So if you subscribe today, you can still enter those two trades, right? The idea behind that, that group is to have, long-term trades running on the background whilst you day trade, right? That's the main idea. If some people don't understand it because they complain about not getting their daily signals on the swing trade, which to me is completely stupid, right? That's I'm loving what I'm seeing on the chat. Jackie and Frederick, thank you, for making this, for adding value to my streams. Adding value to my streams. Tudor, so I have a quick question. What leverage you are using? Listen, that is a good question from someone that just started trading, right? And I'm going to tell you this. It doesn't matter if you have your account at 1 to 100, 1 to 400, 1 to 800, 1 to 888, I don't know, whatever. You're never going to use more than 1 to 10, 1 to 15 leverage in your trades because if you don't go above a 2% risk per trade, you're never going to go above a 1.20, a 1 to 25 leverage in your trades. So don't focus on that. Also, I know that if you choose a 1 to 100, right, leverage, you're going to commit more of your equity per trade, but again, you're not going to, it really doesn't matter. Only if you are looking to go all in on the first trade, then worry for leverage. But if not, it really doesn't matter, mate. I don't do day trade. I have 2 comma underneath. What are comma? Yes, but I won't say more. Jackie, I understand. Creating your own trading system is, it takes a ton of time. That's why I sell mine at 600 pounds. The F1 strategy. Yeah, a few trades a week. Exactly, a few trades a week. Do expect at least one of those home runs per month. Yeah, I give updates as the trade progresses. Of course, mate. Exactly. It's the same. It's the same thing as the VIP group, only that we do it for swing trades. 78-minute chart. There you go, Jackie. That's another crazy ass trader like me that uses a 17-minute chart. Right. I'm gonna be pissed if I don't get triggered. I am going to be pissed. But you know what? You have to stay true to your entry model. You have to stay true to your entry model. So what do we go ahead and have a look at gold? I'm not gonna be placing any more trades. Kaufman moving average. Let's place a Kaufman moving average here on the S&P 500. Let's play a Kaufman. Gamma. This one? I don't know. Oh, look at this. Price is rejecting the Kaufman moving average at the moment. That should mean something, right? I mean, I'm not making fun of this, but I've never seen this in my life. Look at this. People are about to get fucked. I might also just move. Nah, I'm not gonna say anymore. I mean, if I do any more trade management, then I'll send it to the VIP. You have to exactly another 10 pages. And I appreciate you, Jackie. Thank you. I hope you keep coming to my shows, mate. I appreciate you. Yeah, I understand, man. And for example, moving average and moving average don't make sense to me. But I know I know traders that use them and they make money with it. That's what I mean. And I don't use gamma on the chart. I use it with the RSI. All right, let's have a look, Press. RSI, relative strength index. There you go. I'm going to delete the moving average. Oh shit. SMA. I don't want the SMA style. RSI base MA. No, I don't want it. All right. Now I want the comma. Comma, alien. You come and go. You come and go. How the fuck do I put this on the RSI? Add to RSI. What? Hold on. Add alert. No, not alert. I don't know how to put it on the RSI. I really don't know how to put it on the RSI. How do I do that? Oh boy, that was not good. Well, should look something like this. I hope not. All right, so I'm saying truth to my entry model. Now, another thing that I always do is this. Let's put on some. On the last leg up, I am going to use the 261.8 almost all of the time. And there you go, right on my entry. Stay true to your fucking model. Stay true to your entry model, because it's the thing, right? I mean, true traders backtest their shit, right? And I backtested this. And if you start modifying the singlest thing on your entry models, then you are not trading optimized entry models, right? And those are called leaks. And the smallest leaks, well, they sink the biggest ships, mate. So there you go. Stay true to your entry models. Stay true. And hopefully we get triggered because I want that 30 ramp to rally us towards glory. All right. So there's nothing else for me to do here other than talk about the crazy ass dash to trade thing that we have running. Hold on, I need my Skype. Where's my Skype? I may get filled. You mean this one? Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I mean it looks very good, right? And this is the thing. Even though this entry, this setup is as good as it gets for this exact entry model, this does not assure me that I'm going to get filled, right? But I know that the probability of me getting filled is super high here. So let's fucking do this. All right. So I don't know if you know this, but the pre-sale for the Dash 2 trade token is up and running. And we have a $150,000 giveaway for, oh boy. There you go. we have a 150K giveaway for uh, Dash to Trade token owners. So here it goes. All you need to do is buy Dash to Trade tokens. It costs 0.05 USDT. One token costs 0.50 what? 0.05 USDT. Right? You have to follow Dash to Trade on Twitter, retweet. You have to do all of this, and all of this gives you entries. Yeah, no one knows exactly. No one knows the future. Listen, I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful on on this trade. Yeah, I'm still very much hopeful on this trade. And this is why I made. I'm gonna tell you why. Boom. Because if you notice here, this should be around the what 61.8. Right. So this is people think that this is the golden ratio, which it is, right? But when it comes to trading, this is not the optimal, pullback. That creates the best opportunities. These, in my opinion, the one that I backtested, the 79 pullback, right, is the one that gets the least failed setups. But you know what? Turning to the Dash to Trade, you can win. You can win $150,000, mates. And this token is the newest token that we're launching, and this token is just not a token. I mean, you can go to the roadmap. We are launching a full-on terminal, trading terminal, right? That is going to be available. We hope by the end of the year, if not the first months of next year. That terminal is going to have everything from news to backtesting to auto trading to our signals to our trading rooms, direct access to us, the best coins, etc. A ton of shit, right? And the way to access it or to pay for it, it will be with Dash to Trade tokens. You will not be able to pay it with your credit card, debit card, Bitcoin, whatever, PayPal, nothing. Only with Dash to Trade tokens, right? If you own Dash to Trade tokens, a certain amount of Dash to Trade tokens, or buy a certain amount every single month, I don't know how it really is going to work. You're going to get access to our full-on, experience, from signals to coaching to live streamings to whatever integration of the this is a cool thing. Here's the roadmap, or here is if you're interested in knowing more about it, control copy. Here's the link. So I'm not gonna stay here and wait for that trade to get filled. Either I get filled, or I won't. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. So there you go. But that's my entry model, mates. No, not even at this highs. I'm just gonna leave it there. Get a look at the Dash to Trade token if you want to be a VIP. You have the link over there too. I'm gonna log off. I've been live for 1 hour and a half, and there's absolutely nothing to do here. Okay, so now we do have a very nice short setup in gold that I'm not going to take. I'm not gonna take that short setup. Look, Jackie, that flag is still on the run. Right there. Ahorita. Right there. So we still have that bearish flag on the 1 minute chart. That's right, Andreas. That's right. So that bear flag is still running up. I'm gonna wait for me to get filled. And if you are a VIP, you're going to get all the updates. If not, good luck to you, and I'll see you guys on Monday. We are on Friday, right? Yes. So I'll see you guys on Monday, and what else? Have a great weekend. Rest up, and what else? I don't know. I wish you good luck. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Cheers.